So if you've been watching my videos, I play a lot of Marvel Rivals, and while I love the game, I've stumbled across something that's been bothering me. And no, it's not what you're probably thinking. It's not aimbots or wall hacks or anything super blatant. It's more subtle than that. So subtle that a lot of players don't even consider it cheating. I'm talking about third-party trackers. Before Season 2, I honestly had no clue that these things even existed, but literally on day 1 of the new season, I queued up for a match, picked a hero I'm decent with, not my main, but I can hold my own, and someone on my team immediately started flaming me in the pre-game lobby. He rattled off my win rate on that hero like he had my stat sheet open. I hadn't even left spawn yet, and I was already getting judged. I'm not against swapping.
Can we get a string swap? Emma, can you swap string?
Yeah. In fact, if you want to win more games, you should be swapping. It's one of the best ways to adapt and win games. Smart counters and flexible team comps are part of what makes Rivals so good. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about outside tools giving you unfair intel before you even hit the spawn room. For the uninitiated like myself, a tracker gives you access to information you wouldn't normally see before or during a match. Stuff like your teammates' stats, most played heroes, win rates, and all of that exact same data on the enemy team. To dig into this, I downloaded a tracker from tracker.gg. It was incredibly easy to set up and instantly integrated with the game. The very first thing the tracker started doing was calculate my win rate for the current game, and from there I could pull up stat lines for everyone in the lobby. Most played characters, match counts, win percentages, KD ratios, peak ranks. It was all right there. So this is a little bit of a gray area, so I decided to set some ground rules for myself before the match started. Okay, this next game, no matter what, I'm going to play Emma Frost. That makes sense because that's who I mostly play this season. I'm going to play them. Okay, Emma Frost. Unless she gets banned. Okay, you can't see it.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
46, jeez. Okay, I'm not voting on the bans. But if we were to, we'd probably see that there's a good chance that Groot isn't worth it. See, these guys all need to hide their profile. That's a huge advantage. It's not about reading the battlefield anymore. It's about reading someone's spreadsheet. And the tools go even further. The tracker notifies you mid-match when someone swaps characters. Like say you and an enemy die at the same time, and boom, your tracker pings that they switch to a flyer. You counter instantly with Hela, you didn't outplay them, you just got tipped off. Another scenario, you're amazing at something niche, like Jeff. You load into a game, and suddenly Jeff gets target banned. Who bans Jeff? That's not a coincidence, that's a tracker outing your main. Now look, I don't care if you're manually searching up names on an external site. If you want to waste your phone time speedrunning tracker.gg mid-match, be my guest. That takes effort, and I doubt you can search everyone up before the banning stage starts. What I'm against is lowering the barrier so far that anyone can pull up that info effortlessly. That's where it starts to affect competitive integrity. And what bugs me the most is that this undermines one of the best parts of Rivals. The push and pull, the dynamic counters, the moments where your team adapts and turns things around. That's what makes the game fun to me. The back and forth, the chaos turning into synergy. But when someone's feeding you information you were never meant to have, it takes the magic out of it. The playing field isn't level anymore. To be fair, the devs are aware. They added a hide your name feature before matches start. That's a good first step, but unfortunately it doesn't stop these trackers. They can still pull your data, hidden name or not. That's a pretty big oversight. There is a workaround. You can set your career history to friends only and pair it with hiding your name. But honestly, that shouldn't be necessary. Players shouldn't need to be perfectly informed on third-party trackers or anything else, or jump through hoops just to play the game on fair footing. All I'm asking for is a level playing field. Let the game be about outplays and quick thinking, not who has the better plugin. The developers have taken some action. They officially banned the tracker blitz.gg, which was feeding things like live healing stats and ult predictions to your second monitor. The devs specifically called this tracker out and said to avoid using tools like this. But at the same time, they haven't said anything definitive about these other trackers that do similar but not same exact things. Overwolf, the tracker you can download from tracker.gg and the one I'm using in this video, claims their software is safe to use. That ambiguity is a problem. That's why people keep using it. There's no hard line, no clear yes or no. And honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I want to say no, don't use these. On the other, if they're not banning it yet, and it gives this much of an edge, should you be using them if others are and the line is not so clear? This is like the evolutionary theory of the Red Queen effect. The Red Queen effect basically says that staying in the same place is falling behind. Surviving means we have to co-evolve with the systems that we interact with, or players in this case. And until the devs make that call, the game is going to keep feeling a little bit unfair. Thank you for watching my video. Let me know your thoughts on if players should be using these in a comment below, and like and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. If you're not, let me know what I can do better. Still new to this whole thing. Thanks again. Bye.